You know what's pissing me off lately? Dealer fees. Before we moved to Florida, I bought a Ford F-150. It had 30-some thousand miles on it, and it was in great shape. So I owned it for about 3.5 years, and it really was awesome right up until the transmission started to give me trouble. I called my local Ford dealer, and they informed me it would be 2 months before they could get a technician to even look at it, much less repair it. So I called the next closest Ford dealer, and guess what? Same story. There are at least 4 Ford dealers within an hour's drive of my house, and not a single one of them could diagnose and repair my 60,000-mile truck for months. So I called Ford customer service, and they said maybe they could help me with a rental car. A rental car? Where was I? Oh yeah, okay, dealer fees. Well, you may have already guessed, but I traded the truck to one of those Ford dealers 3 or 4 days ago. They were able to give me a relatively decent bid on it, knowing, though, that they'd have to wait for their service department, just like me, to fix the transmission before they could sell it. Well, anyway, I picked out a non-Ford SUV, mostly because Ford corporate customer relations pissed me off when I called them. And I signed the papers, and it all went relatively smoothly. Now, it's been years since I operated a sales department in Florida. Back in the day, we had something referred to as doc fees, which were a minor profit channel purportedly to offset the sale of documentation. It all went into the profit bucket. Ours were $69 or $129 or some relatively innocuous number, but not today. The amount isn't capped in Florida, and my dealer's number was $899. Holy hidden fees, Batman. My goal here is not to hammer my dealer. I understand that most Florida dealers and most around the nation have built-in non-vehicle profit items that they require or assume, which are intended to be added to the sale of a vehicle. What I really have a problem with is the lack of transparency surrounding all of it. Suppose you automatically add in a protection package or glass etching or nitrogen-filled tires without telling the customers the benefits. Well, in that case, they're going to automatically think they're a scam, which some of them undoubtedly are. Look, having sold cars and been a manager, and I've even run dealerships, I'm more than happy to allow dealers to make a profit. It's not that big a deal, but I do require you to want my business. I'm not just going to give it to you if you don't earn it. Nobody's perfect, but we can all tell the difference between somebody who would like to sell me many vehicles over time and somebody who really doesn't care about loyalty, because he'll make a mini deal thanks to dealer fees, and then he'll just move on to the next customer. That's where I run into a little bit of a problem, and dealer fees are a part of it. Thanks for watching. Share, like, and subscribe, please. We'll talk soon.